I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, and I just have one thing to say. Battlefield Hardline. Yeah, that's what's up. So, finally uploading a Battlefield Hardline video for you guys. I know the majority of my subscribers came here because of Battlefield Hardline, and I feel like I've been forsaking you because I've been playing so much Battlefield 4. Kind of feel like they're almost the same game, but, you know, they have their differences. Like, if I was to show my girlfriend who doesn't play video games one of these Battlefield Hardline and then Battlefield 4, she wouldn't notice a difference. But damn, look at all that. Kill those guys. But any gamer that has played first-person shooter games will immediately notice the difference between, you know, this is not a military game and Battlefield 4 is. So I just kind of want to talk to you guys. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers from Battlefield 4 videos and such, so I guess my channel is kind of moving in the direction of just being a general Battlefield channel, which I'm totally cool with. I'm still playing Battlefield 4, just got to rank 136 today. I am almost to rank 140, which is the top promotion you can get in Battlefield 4. It's 150 in Hardline, but it seems like it takes longer to get in Battlefield 4. Maybe that's just because in Battlefield Hardline you can drive Hotwire cars around and get massive amounts of points. They kind of nerfed it a little bit, but when I was playing a lot of Hotwire, I had some games where I swear I got like 300,000 XP per match, so that might be why. But yeah, one of the main things I love about Battlefield Hardline is how you can get one-shot sniper kills to the chest without having to play hardcore mode. In Battlefield 4, you cannot get one-shot sniper kills to the chest in regular core mode unless you're 12.5 meters away and they're not using the defensive armor. Otherwise, it will be a hit marker, which is unrealistic for me. I like to snipe, but fortunately, a lot of people play hardcore in Battlefield 4, so you go in there and the gameplay is so much better and more balanced in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Some people love core. There's plenty of snipers in core. There's plenty of snipers in hardcore. So it's just up to you. But let's talk about Battlefield Hardline. Man, when this came out, I was so sick of Call of Duty because I don't know if you guys know this. Well, I know a lot of you do. But I was a Call of Duty player for years, ever since Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. I've been playing Call of Duty, and now it seems now Call of Duty is pretty much just seems to be made for little kids. I don't really play it anymore. I have a few Call of Duty Black Ops 3 videos on my channel, but that's probably the only ones I'll upload because the game was just very disappointing for me, as was Advanced Warfare, as was Ghosts. So during Advanced Warfare, I just decided to give the Battlefield Hardline beta a try. I really liked it, so when the full game came out, I bought it, and I really never went back to Call of Duty. Look at that RPG fail right there. Never went back to Call of Duty because, you know, I just found this game. So I'd say if you're disappointed with Call of Duty, then Battlefield Hardline is the way you should go because it's kind of like a hybrid between between Call of Duty and Battlefield, which is the main reason I think a lot of Battlefield 4 players do not like this. The maps are smaller, the gameplay is more arcade-like. It uses the same game engine, but Battlefield Hardline is done mostly by Visceral, and Battlefield 4 is done mostly by DICE. This is the first video I've made of Hardline, having a lot of Battlefield 4 experience. I've almost got 600 hours logged into Battlefield 4 now, and I think I have about 800 logged into Hardline. And it's it really feels like two totally different games when you play them. I mean, one is Cops and Robbers, that's Hardline, and the other is Military. Both are amazing games. Both have differences that make the games appeal, you know, to different people. I think in Hardline, if they made the maps bigger and gave away a little more free content and put more guns and vehicles and things in, I think people would like it a lot more. It was a really simple game, and part of the reason I think they did that was to kind of push it out the door and take advantage of all the Call of Duty players that were really disappointed with Call of Duty and looking for something else, you know, because I know that was me. I wasn't actively looking for something else, but I was so bored playing Call of Duty. It was unbelievable, and so disappointed with the gameplay in it, you know. Not that Call of Duty is a bad game for everyone. It was just a bad game for me, you know. I'm not a little kid. I'm not looking for an arcade type shooter. I'm not an adult looking for an arcade type shooter. I'm just a guy looking for a game that's good at sniping. So right now, Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 4 are like my two favorite games. It has just been amazing playing these games, and it has kind of renewed my whole interest in first-person shooters. And man, just having a lot of fun. So if you are new to this channel, or if this is the first video you're watching and you're sick of Call of Duty or some other game you're playing, seriously consider giving the Battlefield series a try, whether it's Battlefield Hardline or Battlefield 4. Like I said, I'd recommend Hardline if you're coming straight out of Call of Duty. It won't be so much of a game shock for you. It won't be too different. You know, the mechanics are kind of the same. You can play a lot of team deathmatch and not worry about having to deal with vehicles until you get more used to the game. That's what I did. I played team deathmatch until I got used to the mechanics of the game, so I only had to deal with ground soldiers. But now I play Hotwire. Hotwire, in my opinion, is like the best game mode for any first-person shooter ever, maybe other than Conquest, because Conquest and Hardline, I don't know why, but it kind of sucks. I think the maps aren't really big enough for it, and I'll just leave that at that. You guys can let me know your opinions on that, but I think Conquest and Battlefield 4 is much better. Hardline, there's just something weird about Conquest, but Hotwire is like my all-time favorite first-person shooter game mode. I mean, you can get into cars, drive around, shoot people from the car, shoot people out of the cars. You can pick up rocket launchers and blow the cars up. I mean, there's helicopters. It's such a welcome change, you know. And the cool thing about Hotwire is that you can play the game mode relaxed, and you can just drive around to get points and try to, you know, avoid getting killed. And you don't have to be on your toes all the time like you do in an arcade game like Call of Duty, where you can't spawn in without getting killed. You know, there's hot spots, there's choke points that you can avoid or go into. You know, if you want a lot of action, you can go to that action. If you just want to drive a car around and get points, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. If you want to use an assault rifle, light machine gun, shotgun, pistol, sniper rifle, which is what I prefer, you can do all of that. Look at this, man, sniping these guys right out of the van. Woo! That is so fun. Oh, and sorry about the volume of the gameplay. I had to turn it down a lot because I didn't have my mic in, and my capture card picked up the voices of the friends that I was playing with, and they just would not shut the fuck up. So yeah, I had to turn the volume way down so you could hear my voice doing the commentary over that. Oh man, that was awesome. Just took out like 3 or 4 people right there between the laser trip mines, the RPGs. Yeah. So this gameplay is coming to an end, but I just wanted to upload a Hardline video for you guys because I know you guys love that. I know most of you love Battlefield 4 too, and to all my Hardline players that have never tried Battlefield 4, because I get a lot of messages all the time, people asking me, should I try Battlefield 4, you know, and my advice is, hell yeah, you know, I think you can get it for like $30 now. It's not that expensive. The game's been out for a little over 2 years now, and it's got all kinds of content. My recommendation to you would be just stick with the maps that come with the game and the free maps until you get used to them, until you decide if you like the game, and then maybe buy premium later. We do know that there's another Battlefield coming out next year, and we do know it's going to be made by DICE, and we do know it's going to be a military Battlefield. So I would say get used to Battlefield 4 right now, because the game is probably going to be, hopefully, very similar to the gameplay in Battlefield 4. And if you're good at Hardline, it won't be that different, but I can tell you that if you want to get technical from one Battlefield player to another, it is a little difficult going from Hardline to 4, because the gameplay is different enough to you know, make it so you have to learn it a bit. I don't know if I said that right. That was kind of a clusterfuck of words right there. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'll see you guys next time. Later.